Blues, created in the 19th century, used to express feelings, passion, and pain through music. Blues can be defined differently, but when the New Center Community Services wanted to get the word out about faith and mental health, they used blues music to connect faith-based organizations and those dealing with mental health disorders to professionals.
Your blues ain't like mine. Race, faith, and mental illness. We have a really rich history in our faith communities and going to our houses of worship or going to our faith leaders when we're feeling a little down or a little blue or might be having some problems in our lives. One of the things we're finding is in many faith experiences, our faith leaders and those around us just say, oh, just pray about it, do a dua, do some meditation, and all will be well. Well, we definitely don't want to take away from the power of faith and the power of your faith experience that helps you heal. But we also recognize that God, Allah, Yahweh, Jehovah, has gifted people with the skills, the experience, and the training necessary to help us through our most difficult times. And so the purpose of this event is to bring those two worlds together, the world of faith and worship and religion, and the world of mental health and mental health expertise. We want those two things to come together, so tonight we'll be talking about that.
The event included dinner, free massages, and a panel discussion led by Michigan Chronicles Bank Layton.
Before us is an important issue that really it's almost like a taboo in our community. We hardly hear people talk about mental health, but yet it affects us. But there's an issue that deals with our privacy, obviously. So it's not that usual that we hear about it all the time, even though it's almost like a silent killer, if you will, in our community.
Faith leaders representing several different cultures came together for a panel discussion to talk about mental health and the community.
This event is important because it brings together different faiths, different races, to talk about an important issue that really is something that we all need to address as a larger community, not just within our individual communities. And so the opportunity to come together to talk about mental health, mental illness is an important opportunity to dialogue with other people. Well, we all face mental illness, and I think that there's differences in the way that sometimes there's cultural differences, sometimes there's different socioeconomic differences in the way people handle it, the way that the resources that we have available to us. But we know that everybody faces mental illness. A quarter of all Americans, according to the Centers for Disease Control, are faced with mental illness, and probably half of us throughout our life will have mental illness at some point in time. So this is a universal issue, which we all have to deal with, but we all come with different faith backgrounds, different racial backgrounds, socioeconomic backgrounds, so we can learn from each other on an evening like this.
For YNN Logan Network, I am Akil Alvin.
And she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation.